In this video we're going to look at how to simplify expressions by collecting like terms. So we're going to look at 4 different examples which are going to become increasingly more difficult. So this first example, we have some terms that are x terms and some terms that are y terms. So we're going to collect the x's together and we're going to collect the y's together. So we have these 2 terms that have x's in, and then we've got these 2 terms that have y's in. So first of all, I'm just going to look at the red circles with the x's in. So I have 3 x's, later on I'm subtracting 2 of them, so I just have 1 x left. And if I look in the green circles, I have a positive 4y here, and later on I'm adding another y, so that's plus 5y. And it's important when you circle these, if you do it this way, that the sign that comes before that term is part of that term. So the next example, we have only x, however 2 of the terms have x squared and 2 of the terms just have a single x, and these are not like terms. So I must do the x squareds and the x's separately. Now one reason to think why these are separate, if we think about dimensions, then x could represent a length, and so a term with an x squared, it would represent an area. So they're not the same kind of thing that we're adding together. So let's look what we have in the red circles. So 3x squared plus 2x squared gives me 5x squared, and negative 4x subtract x will give me negative 5x. In this third example, I have something a bit more complicated I need to do because I have a bracketed expression. So I'm going to expand the brackets first. So I've got 2 lots of this bracket. So I have 2 lots of the x, which is 2x, 2 lots of the 4, which is 8, and then I've got negative 3x and positive 6. From this stage I can now look at the like terms. So I have 2x, and later on I'm subtracting 3x, and then I have positive 8, and later on I'm adding another 6. So what have I got in total? Well, 2x subtract 3x is negative x, and 8 plus 6 is 14. Now this last example, I need to expand both sets of brackets, and I must be particularly careful because I am subtracting the whole of this term here. So when I expand the bracket, I have to remember I am subtracting all of those terms. So let's expand the bracket first. So 2a multiplied by a squared will give me 2a cubed, and 2a multiplied by b will give me 2ab. So when I look at this next bit, when I expand it, I've got 3b multiplied by a cubed, which will give me 3a cubed b, but I'm subtracting that, so it's going to be negative 3a cubed b, and then 3b multiplied by 2a will give me 6ab, but again I'm subtracting that, so it's going to be negative 6ab. So then I can collect terms. So let's look at the 2a cubed. So although I have an a cubed here, there's a b with it, so I have to ignore that. So I've got then 2ab and negative 6ab, and that just leaves me a single term at the end. So if I look at the red circles, I've just got 2a cubed. If I look at the greens, I've got 2ab subtract ab, so that's negative 4ab, and then I've got negative 3a cubed b, so negative 3a cubed b, and now I have simplified that as fully as I can.